Everyone needs a splash of color in their lives.
I'ma fucking murder you. Hello everybody, I'm Flameless Soul and I welcome you back to Horizon Zero Dawn. Before we get started with the story, there is a little fight that I want to show you. It was a fight that I did in search of a resource to trade with a merchant. There was something I wanted that required it, and the errand sent me to fight this thing. So, I apologize if the audio is a bit weird. I was trying something new, didn't work out, so hope you enjoy. Fuck is a Thunderjaw? Yeah, what the fuck is a Thunderjaw? I'm curious. That thing is big. Now, if I was smart, I wouldn't even think about getting involved with that thing. You see, I'm not smart. Okay.
This won't go quietly. Right on target.
Okay. So there does come a point where no matter how much I knock off, I'm not going to do much more. And I can't bind him. Where's the closest merchant? We're going to try this again.
That'll help.
I want to shoot off that tail.
Here we go again.
Oh shit!
Just none of your business. Fascinating, if they weren't looking for me.
Okay, I'm out of ammo for that. Give me blast sling. Fuck off!
Damn, no more of these.
I'm officially out of Ridgewood. Okay. Yes! Hell yes! Crystal binding. It's funny because that's all I was after was that fucking crystal binding. Okay. Time to go collect all of the shit. I hope that was at least slightly interesting, so now let's get into the game. I abandoned errand over here. One thing I'd like to mention, there's literally like a ton of stuff I can't do, like, so I went down here, I was looking for a particular thing, a particular type of merchant to trade this stuff away for, right? Because apparently you can trade it away, and I finished a set. I finished an entire set of every category. So I was sitting trying to trade it all away, and none of the merchants I have access to right now matter. Like, they aren't who I need. So I'm guessing that at some point, the one that I need unlocks by continuing.
How are we gonna get in? Oh, that was subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything. Other than the door.
All of this for one man.
It pays to have connections in the
This
Sun
rug is
King's
frayed,
court.
and the floor near it is worn.
Okay, so... Yeah, no, sorry, I started doing stuff before he finished.
Let's see what's underneath.
She said it was
how did that get
frayed.
here?
Question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Azeram make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
Okay, Vault Hatch of Azeram make hatch. Expertly braced and reinforced. Okay. Well, let's look around some more. Honestly, like, she was like, oh, all this...
Hey, girl. You're wasting time.
I wouldn't say so. I'm spotting a bunch of stuff. Now I'm seeing, like, where the all this for one man part comes from. This is a bit for one person.
Metal here. Could be just what I need.
That is way too video game logic. Fine.
Looks big and heavy. Let's give it a little push.
It's just gonna be money in it, isn't it? Metal scraps. That's the vibe I'm getting. That it's not actually gonna be anything worthwhile. It's just gonna be metal scraps.
I did say not to break anything, didn't I?
Can I? No, I can't. Oh shit. Ah! Oh, fuck! That hurts. Shouldn't have done that. Damn it! I'm a dumbass. What is this?
Serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
That makes a lot of sense.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family.
That's... Yeah, no, like I was saying, there wasn't much for parchment and inked with glyphs. Like, okay.
Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted.
Okay, view in notebook. Yeah, no, a lot of these I don't show you guys because I find they're not worth it. They don't pertain to the story at large, so I don't show them to you. Fourth day. I am a traitor now and see no way out. If I've started at the beginning, how they turned me, perhaps I can see something I missed. No, there's no escape. What can writing it do? 10th day. 10th day. You gave me this folio when you taught me to write. All these years later, it still smells of you. Lavender and ash of the forge. All I have left of you. Write me notes, you said when you gave it. Share your thoughts. Tear the leaves, send the pages to show I'm thinking of you. But I never did. Hands too grubby to touch parchment. How I wish I'd done as you said. How I wish I could now. 15th day. The same dream. Your hair in the forge light. Our son's weight on my shoulder. All of us free. You turn to me, whisper, "It is a dream." I answer, "Yes, I know." And then wake, alone. Even awake, my life is a dream, a lie. My treachery will not buy your freedom, it only buys time. But every moment you live, that he lives. If treachery is the cost, I will pay it. Every week, the device calls me in secret to a new dig site. We work like men with whips to our backs, as though it was left to us to upturn the soil of the entire earth, and time has run low. Scrubbing to find the carcasses of ancient demons is the weapons they want, must be. What misery am I helping birth into this land? 30th day. I drink with Erend and Ursa, but not even the sweetest brew can wash the guilt from my mouth. Every day my silence betrays them. The villains watch through device. I keep expecting Ursa to stick a blade through my throat, but fire and spit, she does not suspect me. A better liar than I thought myself. Must be. 54th day. Fitful sleep the past 3 nights, thinking on that Nora girl. Why did it order her killed? The device must be. Even so, what threat could she pose? We heard explosions and distant screams from the village. I thought the savages might blame us, turn on us. I almost wished for it. But their matriarch ordered us gone. We fled to the border with an escort of braves, crossed at Day Tower. Now I am called to a dig in the Rock Wreath. They promise another glimpse of you, of our son. I hope to see you both. That's all super relevant. Oh. Map. What?
Map. The glitch
My map's
shows places
significantly
you
better
visited.
than this. My map is better than that! Huzzah! I love when my map is better than the one the game
There's
shows
your
on the
proof.
wall.
Read the last page. He writes about meeting me and the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat. How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
This is the answer. I should be going. Nah.
The focus. It reveals the unseen.
And Olin's focus, it's the same?
The device is the same, but somehow Olin and the killers can speak to each other with their focuses over distances, and see through each other's focuses too, like looking through each other's eyes.
So that's how the killers saw you. Through Olin.
Yes, so far as I can tell. Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Honestly,
Don't act like
no.
this isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice and not me?
Honestly, they're both right.
I'll head for Red Ridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there. A few minutes of your focus is all I need. Don't make me beg.
Red Ridge Pass, you said? I'll see what I can do.
Okay. This is nice. This I like the distinct difference in level requirement. It's like, oh, this should be easy. Not a fucking chance. It's like, yeah, no. In comparison to your main quest, which is a level 12 quest, this new main quest you just received is a level 19. It's gonna kick your ass if you're only playing the main quest. Which, distinctly, I am not only playing the main quest. I have killed a lot of shit. Okay, there is a merchant that is available now.
Up for his tyrant father. Don't ask me where to go if you're
All
lost.
right.
I'm a guard.
What did you want to discuss?
You're an outlander, which is good. But a Nora, which might be bad. Do you fear the ruins of the Old Ones like many in your tribe?
No, although some can be dangerous.
Then you may have come across what I seek. In your travels, have you found strange vessels, emblazoned with symbols of the Old Ones? They consist of a hollow cylinder with a crescent handle affixed at both ends. If you bring me these vessels in sets of 4, I will gladly trade what I have for them.
Okay, they're literally just fucking mugs. He wants the literal most boring collectible in the game. It's just mugs.
So you're interested in the old ones?
More than interested. I study every ancient artifact I can get my hands on. But years of study have made me too comfortable at my desk. I can't even bear the sun, if the truth be known. I don't know how I'll manage to take a partner. My family presses me for an heir.
Don't look at me.
Oh, no, I'm not looking. In fact, my father already has someone he wants me to wed. She doesn't interest me. I wish I had a brother to carry this burden. I would rather be left to my precious little vessels.
Wow, dude, you were weird.
What sort of ritual were these vessels made for?
I'm convinced they were used in conjunction with each other in sets. Some people believe they were used for tea ceremonies. Others think they held sacred essences and oils for worship. But I believe they were used for the solemn custom of shaving one's beard. One for water, one for lotion, and so on. Each fluid in its special vessel, majestically applied to the face at each stage of the rite. It must have been breathtaking. But which vessel was used for which? I have to know. I have to continue my research.
Are you sure people didn't just drink out of them?
Drink? Out of such finely crafted earthenware? Don't be ridiculous.
Okay, I'm going to I'm gonna show you what they are in a minute. They are
trade
literally
quickly.
mugs.
I have work to do. I will leave you to the hunt. Be sure to delve into the ruins. Yes, you look capable. You might.
Okay, let me show you what these are. Ancient vessel, Fard. A cracked and battered vessel once dear to the old ones. Bears the legend Fard. Seems to show the terrain of the Gatelands. Shows a curious flying machine. Bears the legend Heart's Wayfarers. They're just fucking mugs. They are literally just mugs. There is nothing special about these. So yeah, no, a bunch of people freed up that weren't available for me to talk to after I did the quest, which is really weird. Like, I guess it really wanted you to like not explore this place outside of what you're doing.
You were an outlander, no? An adventurer. I used to be one myself. I admit, I miss the beguiling colors of the wilds. Speaking of which, I wonder if you've come across a very special kind of flower. It's made of metal, like a machine. Other blossoms grow around them in amazing patterns. These gleaming beauties are very much in demand among my clients. If you bring me some, I have valuables to trade for them.
Okay.
You said you were an adventurer.
Just so. The nobles of Meridian crave flowers for their balconies and gardens. So out I went, with bow and spear. I made my name by searching the wilds for the wildest blossoms.
Is that cloth or plastic
No
on his
bandit
chest?
nor machine could keep me from those precious petals.
So what happened?
Love happened, my sweet. My paramour frets too much when I venture out. So now I collect flowers for those without such bonds.
Is it worth it? Being restrained like that?
Of course. Freedom is sweet. But the embrace of my beautiful Theridine is sweeter still.
Honestly, that's fair.
These metal flowers. What are they exactly?
No one knows. But some say they began sprouting 20 years ago when the machines started to go mad. Perhaps they grow from the tears of the sun, for he has many faces, does he not? Wrathful one day, cool and patient the next, Perhaps he weeps for our suffering when his anger breaks.
Okay.
Let us haggle over this beautiful bounty. Till we meet again, my noble Nora. Everyone needs a splash of color in their lives.
Okay, so since those, I have the entire first set, so I'll like I said, I'll show you that as well. Light of the moon moves west, flowers, shadows creep eastward. Evening wind, water laps the heron's legs. Lightning flash, what I thought were faces are plumes of pompous grass. Orchid breathing incense into butterfly wings. Summer grasses, all that remains of soldiers' dreams. When this pine sapling grows to flower, who will be there? Sharing tree shade with a butterfly, friends in a previous life. Watching the river through a window of trees, spring rain falls. From the mind of a single long vine, 100 opening lives. To tangle or untangle the willow, it is up to the wind. See, these don't make much sense to me.
You're looking for artifacts.
Yes, but I'm no profiteer. Sun King Avad has named me an envoy to the Banuk. I work on their behalf, looking for sacred relics to return to their homeland, Ben-Ur. I'm especially interested in wooden figures that are sometimes found near Banuk rock paintings. If you have any, I have valuables to trade for them.
Okay.
You said the king named you an envoy to the Banuk?
Yes, I've been to Ben-Ur many times, and the Wirek chiefs trust me. I help them maintain diplomatic ties with Avad. Some say they're a mysterious people, but their ways make a lot of sense to me. All you have to do is be the best. Doesn't matter if you're born high or low, man or woman. They respect skill, not some fool notion of heritage.
I see the appeal.
I wish more Karja did. Anything they don't understand, they call backward or savage.
Interesting. Yeah, well, I've been wandering around the city a bit, looking for these people to trade them. Yeah, they didn't exist until now. But the Karja and the other group here, the Osram, they don't seem to like each other very much. I haven't heard a single good word from one about the other.
You ready? Let's trade then.
Oh, wrong. Back.
Tell me more about these Banuk figures.
Simple wood sculptures made by Arnak, a legendary hunter who was exiled from Ban-Ur for killing his chief. He left the figures near painted stones in places that reminded him of his homeland. Later, his tribe declared him innocent. Now they see him as a kind of wandering hero and want those figures back. I do what I can to help him get them, including trade for them. If you have any.
Yes,
The
I have
Banuk
one
will
set.
be happy to get their treasures back. Come on back if you find any Banuk goods.
Okay, so let's tell you about these. Banuk figures, set 1. Tektuk, upon this peak I name you my son, that which I could not do before my exile. Signak, chieftain of my Warwick, thought your blood was his, but the truth was clear as the color of the sky, painted in your eyes and mine. As I wander alone in this foreign land, it is not Signak's death that wounds me, nor the memories of your the memory of Illy, that's what it says, Illy, your mother, nor even the loss of snow-sheathed banner, my home, but instead the silence that lay between us, who should have been father and son. I paint my mark here for you and leave you this offering, though it will never touch the warmth of your hands. Tektuk, as the months of my exile turn to years, I have thought long on what kept me from claiming you. Such a call could only be settled in blood by the death of our Signak. By the death of Signak, our chieftain, or my own. It is true, I feared this battle and his strength, but not as much as I feared its aftermath. The eyes of Illy, your mother, distant and dead, as they beheld the corpse of her mate. This I could not bear, and so I remained silent, ashamed. But fate is cold and cruel, and my fears came to pass despite me. I paint this mark in sorrow, and leave you this offering, though it will never touch the warmth of your hands. Y'all get to see these as like I complete the sets, because otherwise they really don't make sense. I will show you all these when they are completed, because they aren't in order from left to right. Like, this is day 2, this is day 6, this is day 3. So I'm gonna show you all these in order when I have them completed. I'm gonna do the Field of the Fallen first. I like him, and I want to help him. I want to give him closure with his sister, because
Everyone needs a splash of color in their lives. Come, let's talk it over.
I'm gonna fucking murder you. But I like him, so I want to give him that closure. And obviously, like, yeah, I know I get he's a video game character, he doesn't actually get closure, yada yada yada. But I feel like doing this more than I see. Like, I don't really care about the Nora, and yeah, I get that Rost died, but Aloy isn't even acting like that's why she's so dedicated to this. She's putting up a front that it's for the Nora and because they tried to kill her. So, at the moment, Aloy's not making me feel invested about this on the case of Rost dying. So. You know what?
Help! I don't have the strength for this.
Wow, y'all are dumbasses.
Anyone, please help!
You
didn't
are.
have to save me, but you did. Thanks.
Wow, you all are so dumb. I hate you so much.
Please?
There is so little benefit to helping people who are in danger. Like, there is really like no benefit to helping people who are in danger, because I don't get anything out of it from what I can tell. They don't pay me, they don't give me any resources. It's pointless.
It's Erend, and he's in trouble.
Really, I
I'm
don't.
glad that's over with. Thanks for the help.
What if I didn't
Don't
come
feel
out here
like
to help
talking?
you? What if I didn't come out here to help you? What if I came out here to do something completely unrelated to you?
Hey, seriously, we need to talk.
Yeah, I get that, but there's a lot of stuff to pick up. Like, you killed stuff. I constantly need money. I'm always buying shit. So I'd like to be able to pick some of this stuff up.
What are you doing out here all alone? Where are your men?
I'm not gonna risk their lives. I don't mind putting my worthless ass on the line, but not theirs. Sorry I had to drag you into it.
Don't worry. This is just an average day for me. You know, take down some machines, track some killers.
Right. I'd hate to see a busy morning for you. Ready to get started?
I'd say what I played at the beginning of the video was a busy morning.
Are you sure you're all right?
Well, I'm sober, so no.
Well, I'm glad you're thinking straight at least.
Don't get used to it.
Okay. Yeah,
Tell
what
me
happened?
exactly what happened to Ursa. Start from the beginning.
No one knows for sure. She left in the middle of the night with a few of her best men.
Her best men. But she didn't bring you?
No. I'd been drinking a lot. You know, maybe she thought... damn, I don't know. I couldn't hack it. Search parties found their bodies the next day and the corpses of some Shadow Karja cowards. It was an ambush. The Shadow Karja are animals. They beat her so bad we can't even show her face before burial.
I'm so sorry, Erend.
Yeah, well, when I find the soldiers who did this, they'll be sorry too.
Tell me about the Shadow Karja.
Why would the Shadow Karja do this?
Because they hate us. And Ursa most of all. She teamed up with Avad to kick their asses out of Meridian. They've been licking their wounds for 2 years, but they finally found a way to get back at her.
What did they do?
You don't have any idea why she left in the middle of the night?
No. But it must have been urgent. A message, a report of some new Shadow Karja threat, I don't know.
All right.
Show it to me.
Show me where Ursa fell, and I'll do what I can to help.
Come on, follow me.
See, this is like, none of the collectibles and stuff that I find have anything to do with what's going on right now. Like, none of the stuff from the past, like, yeah, no, it's plenty of good world building. It tells me about the time in, like,
Why
the
would Ursa
10
come all
years
the way out
just
here?
before things
don't
went to
know.
shit.
It doesn't make sense.
But it doesn't tell me about anything that's going on now.
Is this
None of it's
Shadow
relevant
Karja
to now.
territory?
No. They broke the ceasefire as soon as they set foot in the cleft.
Alright. Wish you'd hop on a machine with me. That would make this go by so much faster.
Alright, this is it. Where the ambush happened. Our soldiers have been over it, but maybe that fancy artifact of yours can find a clue or something. Please. I need to find the bastards that did this.
Alright.
Those bloodstains are not the kind that would pool around a corpse.
Okay, good to know.
Arrows scattered there.
Pristine condition. Okay, what? That's suspicious. I don't remember what what did this one say? Origin unknown, irregular pattern.
A Shadow Karja spear.
Worn iron tip, pristine condition. Yeah, no, those don't. If there was a fight, they wouldn't be in pristine condition. None of it would.
It must be Shadow Karja armor.
More iron alloy, feathers, pristine condition. If there were, none of this.
These look like drag marks.
Did they just leave a body?
Did someone move a body through here?
What do you see there?
This stain forms a line, as if blood dripped off the edge of something, like a cart. See? Cart tracks. I think someone moved the bodies here, then scattered them across the field.
Wait. Are you saying the dead found here were killed somewhere else? But why would the Shadow Karja do that?
At this point, I'm not taking it for granted that the Shadow Karja are responsible.
Of course they were.
If
Well,
she's
let's follow
alive.
these tracks and find out.
Like, okay, so like you said, he mentioned it, that they can't even show her face. That means, like, she's probably not even, she's either not or barely recognizable as who she was. What if she's alive and, like, that's only one theory. Another option is that she betrayed them and she is dead. Shadow Karja had some reason to fake this. Make it look like it happened somewhere else, like they were doing something somewhere else, and then they made it happen here. Because one option is that his sister came out here to make it look like the Shadow Karja came and did something. Honestly, these tracks get really obvious after a second. Like, at first, I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, tracks? And now I'm like, yeah, no, if you couldn't find these tracks.
I get why they wanted Ursa dead. But why fake an ambush?
There's more to this, and we're gonna figure it out.
Alright, what's going on?
These guys aren't Shadow Karja. They're from my tribe, the Asaram.
Is this how your people usually greet each other?
We're under attack. I'm looking right at her.
I did under attack my fucking dick.
For the Vanguard! Hit him hard!
How the fuck are you hitting shots, my dude? I can't even fucking see you. Legitimately, how the hell is that dude hitting any shots? So, this now seems like the Osram wanted everyone to really be upset at the Shadow Karja for one reason or another.
Uh-oh. What's that?
I think it's calling in machines. Get ready.
We're close. Give it everything you got.
You go down, boy. Alrighty.
Oseram, not Shadow Karja. Looks like I was wrong about everything, as usual.
But you did investigate, which makes it better than being just wrong.
Please, use that second sight of yours. I have to know what really happened.
I'm on it.
Yeah, no, this is suspicious. I don't like how this is going. Did someone in the Osram team up with someone that they shouldn't have?
So much blood.
Bloodstain, origin unknown, irregular
What are those
pattern.
leather straps?
Worn cut, possibly sections of straps.
These look like Vanguard weapons.
Steel alloy, no bloodstains, or other signs of recent use. Oh, these are just mercenaries.
A lot of people died here. A massacre.
Hmm.
Armor straps, cut with a knife, and a rock with blood on it.
Someone was tied up,
There's no
or...
blood on them. Ursa's men didn't fight back.
Everything about this is wrong. This is all so wrong. It doesn't make any sense.
Looks like you could mount some equipment on that thing. There, by the tripod. A used power cell. Those rocks, they're shattered. Something hit these stones. Something I've never seen before.
And it's in whatever the line of fire would be.
This is Ursa's helmet. I thought she died in the field below, but it must have been here. All this trickery. For what? Feels like it's just to torture me.
I have a theory, but it takes a little imagination.
So far, your theories are better than other people's facts.
All right. I think the Oseram ambushed Ursa and her men with a new weapon. They mounted it on that tripod up there. It fires waves of force, maybe sound. Looks like it cracked the stone there. I think it paralyzes people instead of killing them. It dropped the Vanguard right there. No blood on their weapons. No fight.
But why paralyze them if you're only gonna move them and gut them?
They were trying to hide something. Look here, a bloody rock.
That they used to smash Ursa's face in.
Or someone else's. These leather straps have been cut, as if they took the armor off someone.
That can't be. Her body is lying in state in Meridian. I saw it.
You said she was unrecognizable.
Yeah, no, he said that.
Maybe they switched another body into her armor, someone around the same size, and mutilated it enough so it could have been anyone, even Ursa. Go back to Meridian. Take another look at that body. If it's really Ursa, of course I'm wrong. But if I'm right...
Yeah, no, if...
Then my sister could be alive. I'm going. Meet me back there when you can.
Yeah. No, like, that was my theory, Rich. Like, that was my theory, like, as soon as I saw the stuff down there, that she could be alive. Well, guys, that is actually going to have to be it for today, so let me know, what do you think? Is Ursa alive? Did Ursa plan the ambush and kill her own men? Did someone else have the intent of making everyone believe that Ursa was dead so that they go to the war with the Karja, and then Ursa's alive, so now you've gone to war with the Karja, and your great leader is back to help you with that war. Who knows? There's a lot of stuff that it could be, and I like where this is going. It's a shorter, harder hitting story than one about the killers for the Nora. Maybe it's just because I really don't like the Nora that I don't feel invested in that as much as I do in this war with between the Oseram and the Karja. I don't know. Whatever it is. Like I like some of these side quests a bit more than the main quest sometimes. And they're not even side quests, they're side main quests, which is weird. I guess like you have to do all of them because they're main quests, but you don't have to do them in a set order. I don't know. Well, if you enjoyed this, make sure you leave a like down below, as well as subscribe if you haven't already, and remember guys, smile, because even if I'm wrong and Ursa is dead, there's still an interesting story, right? Hope y'all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye, guys.